Hi there, my name's Aaron Lambert. I'm the co-owner of Alpha Training Gym, Fitness Inc., Beast Industries and Muscle Promotions. Now, Muscle Promotions is a company that brings top pro athletes, doesn't matter from what federation, whether it's the IFBB, NABA, whatever, over to the UK for a tour, or over to other countries for a tour. The idea is to bring the fans closer to the athletes. This year was our first one, and we did it with Lee Priest. It was a successful tour. We had gyms in Scotland, we had them in Birmingham, we had them in Weymouth, we had them in Dorset, we had them in Norfolk, Bristol. We were all over 10 days. I think it's about time everybody knows what Bill and Wanda are like. Now the IFBB, I like the IFBB. Most athletes do, most athletes like what it stands for. UKBFF, I like that too. But it's the people that run it. They're not good for the sport. And people are quick enough to badmouth them behind closed doors, but they're scared to tell the truth in public in case they get persecuted, i.e. they get not placed, or they get threatened with their pro card if they have one, or they get banned from promoting shows. To let you know the truth, because I know a lot of things have been said, and most of it hasn't been true, especially from Bill and Wanda till now. I did a tour with Lee Priest, as I said, and I got a phone call. And what that happened is Bill and Wanda had contacted a couple of gyms, saying, one of which was a gym owned by somebody who promotes IFBB shows. And he was told that if he has Lee Priest turn up at their gym for a seminar, then he will no longer be able to promote another IFBB show again. Why? Because Lee Priest is a banned athlete. Well, this person has NABA athletes in his gym. He has WABA athletes in his gym. He has NAC athletes in his gym. So what are they saying? That they can't train in this gym either? He pays the rent for the building. It's his gym. So who are they to dictate to who they have in their gym and who they don't? They can't do that. Another gym was told that any athlete they have who competes in the UKBFF will be banned from UKBFF shows if they have Lee Priest in his gym. So I rang Bill up. Wanda answered the phone. And I explained to her who I was. She said to me that she wasn't interested who I was. She wouldn't let me explain about the company. She told me that she does have the right. Lee Priest is banned for life, and they have the right to do whatever they want. She shouted at me. I wasn't interested. I put the phone down. I then contacted him again to try and speak to him calmly, and again she was shouting at me. And I said to her, at least let Bill have the balls to phone me himself. Those were my words. Anyway, when I rung for the third time, I managed to speak to Bill. He wasn't interested in speaking to me. And I said to him, Bill, let me explain to you what company I have. And then he replied, has. Well, what do you mean? He went, well, had. What do you mean, had? Well, you're not doing it anymore. So I said to Bill, well, what right have you got to tell me who I can and can't bring over to the country? I said, it's nothing to do with you. You can't tell me how I can and can't earn my money. So I said, I'm going to tell you, whether you choose to listen or whatever, I'm going to tell you what my company does. Muscle Promotions is a company that brings over athletes from different federations. Then he cut me off again, had. He then threatened my life. He told me there was people ready to kill me, one of which being his son, one of which being another fellow promoter from Scotland who I've spoken to. And my attitude then, I got a bit angry and I just said, okay, join the fucking club. Join the queue, there's a long one. I'm not really interested. I'm going to do what I'm going to do. I tried being polite. My exact words to Bill was, put all the macho bullshit aside, how can we go forward? What do I have to do to make this happen, to work with you, Bill? And he wasn't interested. All I got was abuse. He then phoned people around me, one of my close friends, and told them that he had people ready to kill me. The thing is, he then told me that I'm banned from every UKBFF and IFBB show in the world. This is when he was angry, and by that point I was pretty angry, so I said, how are you going to ban me, Bill? How are you going to ban me from every UKBFF show around the world? Because I'll just walk in, if I wanted to, I'd walk on stage, I'll take the microphone and I'll tell everybody what a prick you are. So it makes no difference to me. You can't ban somebody. I said, what have I done? I've done nothing. So let me tell you what doesn't make sense to me. In 2013, at the UKBFF British Finals, I had a confrontation with Keith Nemo. I hit him a few times, hard. Did I get banned from the UKBFF? No. Why did I do it? Because he threatened my 4-year-old daughter. I shouldn't have done it, but I did. This year, I competed in NABA. Afterwards, I'll get a phone call from one of the top judges saying that he wants me to compete in his show. I said, well, I competed in NABA, am I not banned? No, of course you're not banned. So, all right, okay. But then I do a tour with Lee Priest. All of a sudden, I'm banned for life. So how does that work out. It doesn't make sense. People need to stand up to the UKBFF. The IFBB is supposed to be a federation for the athletes. Everybody is supposed to make money. There's enough money in it for everybody. But the UKBFF, they sort of run it like a business. How can you have a president that votes himself in every year? It doesn't make sense. How can you have former judges, top judges, who have come forward, who have left the UKBFF and IFBB because of corruption, because of they physically seen scorecards being changed and put in the bin. You know, people have been persecuted for this, and it's not right, and it's about time that people stand up. Now, what I'm going to do, and this is my message to the UKBFF, is I'm actually willing to work with you. I have no problem with the UKBFF. I never started this. If you want to come with a sanction fee and you want to say, Aaron, okay, give us £1,000 for each tour and you can use any IFBB pro athlete, then okay, let's sit down and we'll talk about it. But the moment you threaten me and you threaten my life, whether the person's bigger than me, whether they're harder than me, put the macho bullshit aside, the moment I'm told I'm going to do something, then you've pretty much fucked all chances of ever getting any money out of me again. And that's me, that's the way I am. So I am willing to work with the IFBB and the UKBFF. They're not willing to work with me. They're trying to now copy me with some, I think it was extreme promotions or extreme workouts that Body Power are doing, but they can't do what I can do. And the athletes that I've got are loyal to me. They're not going to... I make the money. The UKBFF don't make the money. The IFBB don't make the money. I make the money. So people are going to end up doing a tour with me. The next one is with Samir Banout. I was on the phone to him for an hour and 15 minutes last night. He told me the same thing. He said, Aaron, just keep doing what you're doing. You're a good guy. I know I'm a good guy. I've gained the trust of athletes. And I'm going to continue, with the business and pushing everything forward. I know the UKBFF have lost a lot of fans over this. I mean, there was another thing they did on their UKBFF Facebook page. They started to slander me personally, and it backfired. And a lot of people actually commented defending me. And I said to Lee Priest, he was over at the time, I said to him, it'll actually be funny to see if they remove any of them comments. And you can be sure as shit within 2 hours they did. So I know that there's a lot of support out there for me and what I do. And I'm not greedy. I don't need to scam people. I don't need to overcharge people. I don't need to rob people. I don't need to lie to people. I've got no need to lie. If I say that I called you a prick, I'll say I called you a prick, and I'll say my reasons for it. Bill has contacted people telling people lies that I threatened his wife. I never did that. I wouldn't do that. The most I ever said to Wanda, on the phone, was if you're going to ban me from shows for life, at least let Bill have the bollocks to phone me and ban me himself. That was my words. At no point did I ever threaten anything. Bill has physically threatened my life. He's verbally done it. He did it on the phone. He did it on the phone to James Collier. He did it on the phone to somebody else too. And, if he's not careful, he's going to get himself in trouble legally. So this is my message. I'd like everybody to share it and everybody to comment. Because, like I said before, I'm not going to stop what I'm going to do. And I want everybody to know the truth about Bill and Wanda. Because they're wrong. They should not be in charge of a federation like this. The federation is for the athletes, not the president or the judges. That's not, they work for the athletes, it's not the other way around.